tastes great, less filling. These were the words that echoed around the ballparks when I was a kid, and it was trying to make the case for light beer. Not that I drank light beer back then, but at the time, its reputation was that it was horrible. It was watered down regular beer. Well, light beer's come a long way since then, and thanks to Robbie at Mr. Beer, I have this American Classic Light to go ahead and give a taste test. This is my 11th taste test. I owe everyone a updated ranking. I'm going to rank all the beers that I drink. I'm drinking my way through the entire Mr. Beer catalog, or as many as I can. Um, so keep a heads up for that. Just be on the channel like everything else. And tonight we're going to try the American Classic Light. Now, what do I look for in a light beer? I want it to taste like the American lager that Mr. Beer makes. I don't want it to be like watered down. I want it to have a crisp taste, just that lager taste. So you have a little bit less calories, so a slight drop in taste, that's fine. I don't want it to be Miller Lite. I don't want it to be Bud Light. I want it to be something good. I want it to be something drinkable because this also serves as the base for many of the Mr. Beer recipes. One of them is Horse's Asses Pale Ale or something like that, I think it's called. Whatever it is, but it's really popular. So I'm hoping this is a hit. This is the type of beer I like. It's a light beer, or the type of beer I normally go for. Although I will say, as I've been drinking Sticky Wicket more since my last taste test, it's really growing on me. For a dark beer, it's nice and mild. Anyways, let's get to this one. Start by opening it, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe not. Use my shirt. Oh, wait, nope, I have a... Hold on, kiddos. I'm still here. Still here. I have this, cover this jar opener. Slate. Oh yeah, good carbonation. You can hear it. Never had a problem with carbonation, Mr. Beer. Whether I use the Domino sugar dots, I use 4 of them, half teaspoon each. That's right. Or I use the carbonation dots that Mr. Beer provides. I haven't had a problem with either. See how it pours. Ooh, a little bit sudsy. Okay, the head's going to go out of control here. Maybe I guess I have to be even more careful. Nice head on this one. Wow. Nice beer smell to it. Yeah, smells like the lager. It's very clear actually, but especially by my standards. Now this looks dark on the video, and extract beers usually are dark, but see, you can see my hand through it. It's very clear, and it's not as dark, I don't think, as it's looking on the video. It's actually pretty light, especially by extract beer standards. Nice foamy head on it. Head's receding a little bit, but so far so good. I've got my Mr. Beer's Brewing Society, Mr. Beer's Brewing Society mug, and that's the Facebook group. Meeting a lot of great people out there that will help you out. That's an awesome place to be, actually. So let's, how do I do this? I'm trying to get the light in the background not to reflect in the picture. Let's give this a taste. Oh yeah, this one. All right, I think got some lacing. Let's see if we can show that. Got lacing there. It's a nice foam head. It's a nice presentation of the lager with fewer calories. I can definitely see why people drink this, right? We all lose a few pounds here and there. At least those of us over 40. At least those of us over 40 that look like me. But this is delicious. There's no off flavors. So rating myself as a brewer, no off flavors. There's no cidery taste. There's none of that. So I obviously paid attention and did the recipe correctly. It has a nice flavor. It's not watered down. It is a slightly different flavor than the lager, but it's close. It almost has like a little bit of a burnt flavor to it. not in a bad way, but more so than the lager. Where the lager reminded me a lot of like a Sam Adams. It's like Sam Adams meets. At first, it was kind of like Heineken. Sam Adams, like, but not bad Heineken. Like good Sam Adams makes Heineken. This is really good. This is definitely better than Miller Lite or whatever, Pabst Light or who knows. Try and describe the flavor. It's excellent. You could glug this. I mean, I can drink this no problem. Great for a sporting event. Great for a backyard barbecue. Great to serve to your friends. Mm, it's really good. A little bit back end flavor. That's nice. It's not super. I won't give it. It won't be. It's not super smooth. It does have a little bit of that beer bite to it, but it's not bitter. Um, it's like the lager um, with less calories, and it tastes fantastic. It's actually maybe even a little bit lighter than the lager. I feel like I could drink 300 of these, which would probably be a very good idea. So I would encourage you to try this, especially if you're looking for light beer. But more, I'd encourage you to try this and try some of the recipes with it because trying to cut back on calories, whatever. We're all trying to do that. But this is a great summer beer. This is a great beer to drink while you're watching a ball game. Maybe you're watching the World Series or some football games. If you're out there, that's where my deck is, and you're barbecuing. Fantastic beer. You're having friends over. One day the pandemic will end and we'll have friends again. Um, they'll like this. They'll appreciate this, especially if they normally drink light beer. This is the way you go to like your bowling alley and you wish the beer tasted. Mm, nice flavor to it. It was 2 weeks in the 2 weeks in the fermenter and 2 weeks in the bottle, and 48 hours just the bottles were in the refrigerator. And this is fantastic. I could drink this all day. This is going to have a high ranking. I don't know where it's going to rank. I'm going to have to give that some thought. But to me, it's around the Mexican cerveza and the lager. It's not as good as the Canadian blonde because nothing is as good as the Canadian blonde that I can tell so far. I like Dad's Cream Ale. I think a little bit better because it's. This could be okay. If I wanted to be picky, it could be just for me. It could be just a touch smoother. But this is exactly what it is. Classic American light. That's exactly what this beer is. I encourage you to try it. I'm going to finish it now. I'm going to drink the rest that's in this bottle, and I think I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls. It's 1:30 in the morning. I feel like cinnamon rolls. Cheers. That's good.